Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Here I am going to present before you a science video clip which shows why life is necessary in why and how life became possible on this planet Earth. So, for this purpose, this video shows that there are so many things which are required for the existence of life on Earth. So, because we were discussing in Quran that Alam Najalil Arda Mehadon, Allah Ta'ala has said that have we not made earth like a floor? And another place it has said that Amman Jalal Arda Qararum, that has not Allah made a place of living, a place of peace and living. So how this clip shows that how this planet Earth was made in such a way that the life existence became possible here. So this clip shows that there was a need of the sun. Sun has played some role. Then the moon, it has also played some role for the maintenance of life on Earth. Then there is a gravity force that has also played some role for the maintenance of life on Earth. Similarly, ozone layer, there is an ozone layer around the entire globe of Earth. So all these things show that life has become possible because all these things were existing. So God has made, Allah has made it in this way that the life became possible, and to make it possible, He has made arrangement from the sun, from the moon, from the gravity, from water, and from all these things. So these things are being shown here. Thank you very much.
Planet. A planet that was once likely a lava world, now, after 4.5 billion years, it has become a temperate planet, with 75% of its surface covered by water and hospitable life. The earliest undisputed evidence of life on Earth dates at least 3.5 billion years ago. To date, a total of 1.3 million species have been identified, but many more live on Earth. In fact, the latest studies suggest that there might be 8.7 million species living on Earth. We modern humans are part of this history only for the last 200,000 years. That is a very short time compared to the first life forms on Earth. If the Earth formed at midnight and the present moment is the next midnight, 24 hours later, modern humans appear only in the last second. But what makes Earth so suitable for life? What are the key factors that made life possible on Earth? In this video, I'll present the most important ones that are conducive for supporting life.
Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. The clip which I have just now shown you, and now you can see it again repeatedly. It shows that Earth was created about 4.5 billion years ago. But it was too much hot and it was so many thousands of centigrades temperature was there. No living thing or no life would have been possible. So therefore, it had to be, the temperature had to be cooled down. So Allah Ta'ala had cooled down that temperature about in 1 billion years. So there may be some reasons why he took 1 billion years to cool down that still science does not know. If Allah wanted, He could have cooled it down in 1 minute. But there may be some reasons. However, after 1 million years, life started because the temperature cooled down so much that the living thing could exist there. So therefore, from 3.5 million onwards, there were life forms. Life forms were not human beings. They were mostly vegetables and certain vegetations and some birds and some animals and things like that. They started appearing on the surface of the earth 3.5 billion ago. So this continued like that. Then the human being, also one of the species, during this 3.5 years, so many species came into being. Up to 1940, they were able to find about 1.73 million species. But now the latest figure, they say, is 8.73 species. This species means every single thing you can have as a different species. For example, in plants, there are different kinds of plants. There is a plant for potato, there is a for fruit, for mango, separate species, and grapes, separate species. Like this, all fruits, all plants, every plant has a different species. Similarly, among animals, there are different kinds of birds. Every bird has a different species. You have different names for different birds. All those names are different species. So similarly, among animals, you have different kind. You have got cat and mouse and lion and tiger and goat and buffalo, cow. All these are different species. So like this, they have found, there may be more species, but they have found so far, latest studies, 8.73 million. In this 8.73 species, human being, man, is also one species. Among 8.73 species, we are one human being. Human being is one species. So this is how the life emerged, and the millions of species emerged on the earth, and it became possible for the earth to let all these species live here. As far as a human being is concerned, if you compare, a human being appeared, according to this science video, 200,000 years ago. So this life of the human being, which appeared 200,000 years ago, if you compare it with the 4.5 billion year, that is the age of the earth, in this long age of 4.5 years, 200,000 is just like 1 second. So we are now living in that 1 second of the earth, in the last section of the earth, last part of the earth, and that is our 200,000 year is equivalent to 1 second in the entire 4.5 million age of the earth, 5 billion age of the earth. So in this way now, not before human being, Allah made it earth in such a way that to make the life possible, he made a lot of arrangement. For example, you will find in the video later, I will show you that there was a role of the sun for the existence of life. There is some role of water, that without water life would not have been possible. Without moon, life would not have been possible on earth. There is a layer of ozone around the entire planet earth. So without this layer, no life would have been possible, neither animal life, nor vegetable life, nor human life. So the force of gravity, all these things are requisite for the existence of life on this earth. So Allah has made earth with all these requisites, all these requirements, and it is the only planet in the entire universe. No other planet has all these requisites which are necessary for the existence of life. So all these things you will also find in the next section.